Welcome back. This is Empower. We focus on people and workplace. And today we are discussing accounting profession. And we have a special guest with us who's taking us through his life to see how we can continue being the light in the marketplace as we still practice accountancy. So, tell us, there's something that you've mentioned about challenges that keep coming. And again, you said that you are very born again. We'd love to hear, how has faith influenced your career, and especially the switching from engineering to accountancy and the growth since 2017 up to where you are. How has faith influenced that journey?
Thank you.
Yeah.
The first thing that I did after collecting my certificate from the university,
yes,
I think God led me to do this. I came with a certificate with a friend of mine. We went for the certificates the same day.
Yes.
So when we came back to the house, we knelt down and prayed.
Wow.
And told God, we have finished our academics, the 844. Help us that these certificates are going to find something to do.
Yes.
So as I prayed that prayer, the other days when we were reminding each other, because after a process of staying jobless for some time,
yes,
God blessed us with the jobs in different areas.
Yes.
So I believe that God had led me in this way,
yes,
to come and do whatever that, because I was not specific. Mine, I was not specific.
Yes.
What kind of job that I want to do. But I told God I want to find something to do with this certificate. So it is something that I can say, it is not easy to change. And number two, holding on to the faith,
yes,
despite now the biting challenges, because in school you used to receive some pocket money. Out here, everybody expects now you can be able to depend upon yourself. You have been taken to school, so you can get a way to survive.
Yes.
It calls for a higher level of, some level of integrity, let me say, that you can still remain honest, even when left with a lot of money and told you can take this and do this. You can decide, somebody can decide to pluck one. But then you remember, the Bible tells us that in everything you do, do it like as you are doing it for the Lord. So in everything that I wanted to do, I wanted to do it with the first person to receive praise is God.
Yes.
So that whether I'm going to become an engineer or an accountant, and however that I grow, I still come to remember that my honesty is not tied to my boss.
Yeah.
My honesty is tied unto God. And whatever that I find to do,
yes,
I do it as unto God. Yes.
Wow. The Lord has led you this far.
Yes.
So, other than you were born again, do you serve in the church, or do you have a specific thing that you do in the church?
Yes, I serve in the church. Where I fellowship, I serve in the media department.
Oh, media department.
Yes.
So, another question comes in. You see, you're telling us the Lord has guided you through, and you still hold on to the faith.
Yes.
And that is what we expect, actually, young people who know the Lord to be. But it is not exactly that.
Yes.
You still get some are struggling with the faith, and they're living two kinds of lives. They have the church life and they have the work life. These two people, this one person is two. They're not the same. Yet they're supposed to live the same throughout. Whether I'm in church, whether I'm at workplace, I need to show my light. So why do you think so many young people are struggling to stand firm in the Lord in the marketplace?
One, I would say we are having several challenges.
Yes.
One of them being we are in the knowledge phase.
Yeah.
And being in the knowledge phase, we have social media. And there is a lot of information, a lot of fake information, fake lifestyles that are going around. The reason why I decided to appreciate process is because coming from a farming community, we do not plant today and need that say tomorrow. It takes time.
Takes time, yes.
And in the process, you find that in the process of growth, we may not, even when you plant maize, they don't grow the same way all of them,
Yes.
even if you planted the same day, give them the equal standard provisions, they will not produce the same way.
Yes.
Or the same day. So that's the same way we are in this life. So many people have not been able to counter the pressure from the social media.
Wow.
That today will be employed maybe by different people.
Yes.
Mine has its own standard of remuneration.
Yes.
The other one maybe goes somewhere and maybe the pay is very fat.
True.
So at the end of the day, we are not going to live the same way. But at the same time, we find that that is making many young people to now start looking for shortcuts. Because now in the accountancy profession, you'll find that at one point or the other, you'll interact with money.
Yes.
You interact with people who need favors.
Yes.
And these people at times, I remember there are some people who would come and tell you, I want you to do this, and remember you're my brother. So when somebody is telling you, remember you're my brother, it's because he wants something and he wants to give something. But in a dishonest way.
Yes.
Because whatever they want to do is not right. And what I was taught by my own dad, he told me that it's better that you take that yours that is small and eat it for long.
Yes.
Then I came to the word and I realized that a man of integrity is blessed, and even unto his generations.
Yes.
So I counted it like my actions today, as I take that small money, may cause my generations.
Yes.
And I don't want that.
True.
And even the people that I'm going to train after this, because I was trained, I'm training someone. Number two, we are also having the issue of that self-esteem as a result of now maybe you are earning more, I'm not earning the way somebody is earning.
Yes.
And I realize that at times if you concentrate on what is happening around you, you'll not focus on developing what is inside of you. So if you do not focus on growing yourself in terms of knowledge, in terms of developing your skill, in terms of developing your personality, even your spirit man, because a time will come when all of us will have those papers, even in that department.
Yes.
But somebody somewhere will need to have something unique.
Yes.
So if at the skills level you are at par, go somewhere that you can be able to become a friend of God.
Yeah.
And you shall be able to conquer. The same way we don't see Abraham separating his faith and his possessions. We don't see David separating his skill and his spiritual life.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, you'll have to remain sober and equipped, lacking nothing.
Yeah.
So the journey, the process is many people are losing focus.
Yeah.
The social pressure, the society is there. There's pressure at work, so somebody may try to give in.
Yes.
But at the same time, we usually say that God is there at any time of trouble. So if you feel something does not sit well with your faith, does not sit well with what you believe, does not fit well with the professional ethics, you have to stand and tell God, I may not be able to stop the storm that is coming, but you stop the storm. You stop the storm for me, and I have seen God do it several times. And at the same time, many people are not ready to be honest, especially when maybe you have done something and you have done it the wrong way, or you have missed the mark. One of the things that I have taken upon myself is to remain as honest. If I tell my superiors or my boss that yes, I accept I am the one who did this, but maybe that day I never intended to do it this way.
Yes.
I wanted to do it this way. This is the way I thought. It helps him to understand what the kind of thought that you had, or maybe you had a gap in your training, and so they'll be ready to guide you well. And then you become somebody who can also be dependable,
True.
and also effective in whatever that you do,
Yes.
knowing that you are not only working for yourself, you are working for God,
Yeah.
and at the same time, a time will come when God may use you to become an employer.
True.
So the way you want people to, you are planting a seed.
Yes.
Every day you are planting a seed for your tomorrow and for your future generations.
Wow, wow, wow. That is good. And I think if people would actually do what you're saying, then we can remain the light in the marketplace.
Yes.
Because we are called to shine there. And as long as we compromise and fail to do what is supposed to be done, then we cannot be the light in the marketplace. Wow, that is important. Now, what mistakes do young people make in their careers that derail them or make them not move forward?
One of the challenges I think the young people are making is looking at which career or which job is paying so well.
We're focusing on money only.
We focus on money because we want to floss.
Yes.
We want to drive very expensive cars when we are very young. We want to live in the very posh of places.
Yes.
But now, the truth of the matter is, it is a process.
Yeah.
Somebody may choose to do medicine or do accounting or do engineering because they heard that you did it, and where you are being paid so well. One of the things many young people need to realize, that I also keep telling myself, wherever you are, God has placed there for a purpose.
Yeah.
I got stuck somewhere in a job, and I never wanted to go where God wanted to take me. But I faced a lot of challenges, a lot of struggles until I accepted. And God is blessing God is willing to take you somewhere that you can be able to do His will, whether it is learning or not. So many people need to understand that it is not unto what looks so appealing, but unto what that you can be able to do. Because even in food, salt is very little, but it does a lot.
Yes.
And number two, there is also the aspect of peer pressure. You want to go with your friends, forgetting that all of us have different destinies.
Yeah.
And the third thing could be, many are looking forward unto what is easy. We are not called to do what is easy. We are called to make an impact.
Wow.
Because easy will be easy for everyone.
Yes.
But the impact that you can do today can be generational and can transform lives.
You're right.
So it is not about what is easy, it is what will bring impact. Yes.
Wow, amazing. And what advice would you give that young person who is watching you and imagining, I would love to do accounting so that they can be successful? What would you tell them in a brief way?
One of the things that I would tell every young person is accounting is a good profession.
Yeah.
Every profession is good. But at the same time, we need to understand that where we want to go, that kind of a success that you are looking, first find it in God. First trust God that you can be able to become that person, that He will make you become effective. Don't be like Jonah, trying to run away from what God is calling you to do something that looks good. At the same time, don't forget that it is not in the quality, it is not in the amount of the money, it is not in the office, it is in the impact that you are going to cause. So if somebody is willing to do accounting or to come into the accounting profession, they are very much welcome. Be ready to learn, be ready to keep growing, be ready to persevere. It's a process. So be ready to go through the process, and you shall get where that you want to go. And go with God. It is very important that even as you grow with God. You don't leave God behind, because nobody leaves their master or the person sponsoring their life behind.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Steve.
Thank you.
Be sure we are glad that we've listened to you. The conversation has been interesting, and we look forward to see you again.
Thank you so much.
I believe you've learned from us, and the conversation was interesting to listen. And we let the Lord lead us. Let us go through the process so that we can become who God created us to be. My name is Beatrice Chuchu. God bless you. See you next week.